Warning! The following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Geoguessr. We're doing an urban world today, not on Monday. Apparently, I had a little bit too much to drink, and I thought that it was Saturday or something. I lost a day somewhere along the lines. I don't know where. But we still have Saturday's video. Now, based on this, we really only have two options. And it's really like the Northwest Bangladesh or Sri Lanka. We're going with the Sri Lankan guess. And at this point now, we have to basically figure out where on Sri Lanka we are. Now, it really could be the Northwest Bangladesh. I think it's just a safer overall bet to go with Sri Lanka. Now, if we were to find a flag, and we do see the terrible green and red, because it's a green rectangle and a red fucking dot, we would move our guess. It's not like we are stuck here for the rest of eternity, but Dhyana rest. So, we typically, whenever we're in Sri Lanka, for whatever fucking reason, are always able to find a sign that says Sri Lanka, TVS Lanka. So, that just confirms, for sure, we are in Sri Lanka. The issue with Sri Lanka is, I know one city name, Colombo, and nothing else. So, if we were to find a sign on the side of the road, I probably wouldn't recognize it, one. And two, even if I were to recognize it, like this, right, which might be important, I wouldn't even know where to begin to look. Alright, dude, yeah, just stand outside with a towel wrapped around your waist. This could also be the name of a city or a town. It starts with an M. It looks like there's a few places that start with M. Not how I wanted today to go. I was hoping we were going to be able to figure it out. We're still kind of in the middle. I'm not too familiar with the layout of Sri Lanka itself. I don't know if there's like mountains to the north and plains to the south. That should probably be something we do look into, because that should be able to help us. We're pretty much fishing the water. Fishing a barrel. Shoot a shot in and see if you get shot. So we're just going to keep it kind of the middle of Sri Lanka. And it ends up being just a little bit further north. Outskirts of Anuradhapura. I can't even see what it is because this is blocking it. But Anuradhapura. I don't fucking know. So that could have been helpful. It looks like you guys had a really good guess. I don't know if it was a guess or if you found something, because everything we found started with an M, and even in here, I don't really see that. We found the Mawatha, but I guess that just means road or avenue. So that might be something to keep in mind, since we do see it here, here, here. So it's either road or avenue. So next time we see Mawatha, we're going to know that it's the name of a road instead of the name of a city. Unless they just happen to have a bunch of stuff there for whatever fucking reason. Now this feels a little bit more maybe European, maybe Middle Eastern. We do have language, and we do have the weird fucking S down here with the umlaut and on the C. Now, I might be wrong here, but I'm pretty sure that's Turkish. There's Batman, which is a city in Turkey. And then we also have Diyarbakir, which might be this, which makes sense because it's in between the two, right? Which would then mean that this is probably a taxi that goes in between Diyarbakir and Batman. So, I do see some taxis as we fly fucking past them. Can we, on the taxi, there is a crest, There is a phone number and there is some language. You also are able to kind of see the license plate, but not the help I wanted to see from a taxi. If it wasn't blurred on the side, maybe we might be able to get away with it. That says something, you know? Like, it has something on it. We're gonna have to find a different taxi, or at least try to find a different taxi. But this, it feels empty. The city itself feels empty. I'm pretty confident we're in Turkey, right? Especially when we found two names and we were able to find them on the map. Granted, one's D dot, but like, I think I made a good case. There's nothing here. That's like kind of scary. Maybe I'm just so used to massive amounts of like traffic and just like cars on the road that like being in a place that feels pretty large and should have a lot of inhabitants not having anything, it's kind of weird. Taxi for sale. They're advertising Cheetos, maybe. I don't fucking know what they're advertising. We do have our guests down. That's the good part. The bad part is we don't know exactly where we are. We know we're either in Diyarbakir or Batman or somewhere in between. Coca-Cola truck with no information on it. God, man, we didn't even find a flag. And whenever we're in Turkey, we always find a flag. What if that means something? Dunya Mar Service Iraqi. Is there a place? Let's go in between the two, right? Since we can't really choose one. We're out of time anyway. And it ends up being fucking Batman. Why did we move our fucking guess, man? Why? We did that as a safe bet between the two, right? We kind of chose the middle point, even though we had it in Batman. God damn it. Granted, it's the safe bet. We should have done it. There's the Thailand flag. It was a safe bet. We should have done it. We did it, and we suffered because of it. So we're in Thailand. We could probably get away with going with the major city of Bangkok. There's a few others it could be. It does look like we're on Trekker View, not on Street View, which I think is interesting. I don't know if we've ever been in Bangkok. I'm sure we have, right? But I just don't remember it, which means it never really stood out to me. Which is either a good thing or a bad thing. I don't like the fact that we're stuck to Trekker, though. You know, like, I'd rather be on the roads. I love how people just park their motorcycles on the sidewalks. Can we go in the market? Kind of, sort of. You know, I would love to go to places like this. I would love to. I feel like there's a lot you can learn from exploring a city. Mostly about the culture, right? Like, you'll be able to see, like, delicacies and foods and how people, like... I don't know. I think advertising's huge, right? Like, advertising in general takes up, what? I think it's like 35 to 40% of any company's budget. So, like, how a company presents itself can tell you a lot about the culture of business, right? And, like, we could even just... Oh, our dude's wearing a fucking face mask with his phone out, and he's just like, "Hey, what up, bae?" But I don't know. I don't know if any of this is gonna stand out. I don't speak Thailand. I don't speak. I don't know. What is that language? Oh, God, I'm a terrible person. But like, weird ways to advertise, right? Like, which means the business here is more of a, I know you need this item, so here it is, instead of, here's a nice big flashy picture that tells you you need this. Hey, look, it's bread. You know how much bread is a staple of everyone's diet? You know what that means? We don't need to advertise it. You'll come and get the bread you fucking need. We have bread. Sunglasses you don't really need, wallets, hats, like, these are these are items like, oh, it's really sunny out and I forgot my sunglasses, or my sunglasses broke, or someone stole my sunglasses. Let me just get a cheap pair real quick, you know? Maybe I'm thinking too much about the business aspect of it. Because we have yet to find a single sign indicating a city. And I think that's mainly because we were stuck to a trek review. So we're going to stick with Bangkok and we're going to hope for luck. Because we didn't find anything. And it ends up being Nakhon Ratchasima. Which, if we think about it, probably makes sense, right? We've probably been to Bangkok before, and we weren't stuck on the side of the road. Which means we probably should have guessed a different city. The only thing is, I only know Pattaya City and Bangkok. I didn't even know this was a city. I thought this was going to be a region, to be honest. Like, all of them look the same, like they're regions, but when you zoom in just a little bit, it turns into a city. You know, like, and we probably even saw this. I think we did see Nakhon Ratchasima a few places, but I didn't recognize it. And that's what it comes down to. Parking on the left, which means we're driving on the left. So we have Australia, New Zealand, South Africa. Doesn't feel like England, Ireland, Scotland, or Wales, or North Ireland. We do have English, as it then disappears. The Church of St. Alban the Martyr. Excuse me. .com, and there's .net.nz for New Zealand, with the Russian Orthodox Church outside of Russia. Now, maybe I'm in the wrong here. I think we knew we were outside of Russia. Maybe. So we know we're in New Zealand. We can go with Wellington. It might not be Wellington. We do need to find a town name. We have the Stone Pot Fish. We have the Causeway Bay. The fact that we have Russian and now Chinese, I'm thinking means we're going to be in the Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland. The Creative Chinese Restaurant. A bus lane. If we could find a bus, that might be nice. As we find a bus. The AT. Ooh. That could be Auckland. Auckland Transit. Or Transport. I do see a blue sign. I wanted to see what this LED sign said. Mount Roskill, Remuera, and Western Springs. So we need to find 4 and 9. Here's 15. It looks like it's white 4. Here's regular 4. Western Springs and Mount Roskill. I feel like Mount Roskill is down, right? Mount Taylor, Mount Hutt, Mount Aspiring. Is it an aspiring mountain or something? Like, so you're either a fucking mountain or you're not, and I'm probably gonna disagree if you say you're a mountain. We've got to be by a city, right? Here's Lower Hutt. Here's the Weta Cave. Here's fucking weird shit. Upper Hutt. We need Western Springs. I don't know where Western Spring is. I'm guessing it's gonna be on the west, right? That's part of it. Mount Tanaraki. Auckland's up here. I'm not seeing shit, man. Here's 3, right? Which gives me hope that 4. Here's 5 and 7. Here's 9. There's Mount Roskill. Okay, hold on. Hold the fuck on. Mount Roskill on 4 to our south. As we're about to move it. Which, not bad, so we end up being in Auckland. You guys have just been a little bit better every single round. Which means we really need to get clutch here. Like, we need it. It looks like potentially South Africa. I did that because of the buses. We usually find bus style like this in South Africa. However, there's usually a South African flag painted on it. We do have a number that looks kind of like the United States. Rockport, American Newswear. Yeah, no. Okay. Exclusives, not EU plates. I'm confident we're going to be in Africa. I'm pretty confident we're going to end up in his South African flag, like I said. So then we have a confirmation we're in South Africa. The issue is there's few cities it could be. That's something we're really going to have to find. Like, we're going to need this, and we're going to need you guys, whoever the current leader is, to fuck up on it. It's the only way we have a chance of walking away victorious here. So, funeral home, no name, no name. The eThekwini region. Alright, first place to look is down here. Where are the regions? Where are the dotted? Are there no fucking... Here's a dotted. We are in the Western Cape. That's the Northern Cape. This is Eastern Cape. I don't even know if that's translated. You know, like that could be Eastern Cape. There's not a lot of dotted lines. The Free State. What the fuck? The Limpopo. Gatwang. What the fuck are these names? That's gotta be translated. It's gotta be. Unless we're like somewhere completely different than what I'm thinking. Because like a lot of their regions are just northwest. The ANC. We spent way too much time on that. We had a bus right in front of us. Durban Transport. Alright. That right there is the only reason we're going to get Durban correct. I'm hoping that means you guys went somewhere else. If we return to start, we don't have much time. And I don't see any street signs. There we go. Joe and... Fuck. Dr. Pixley? Oh, well. Fuck. You guys did great. You guys got a perfect score. There's the Dr. Pixley. There's the Joe. We weren't too far off. About almost a kilometer away. We did really well. We really did. Our only big fuck-up ends up being both of our fuck-ups over in Thailand. Yes, we could have done better in Sri Lanka. We did pretty good in Turkey, but we could have done better because we fucked up and went in the middle. We only lost by 269 points. Like, you guys just had a little bit better of a guess every round. 269 points is not that bad. And we almost walked away with 24,000 exact. But let's check out the full results. Let's see how everyone did. Doors Beta coming in first place. Benedict Swanker beating us by 49 points. So, real close spread, top three. I'm pretty happy about that. Martin coming in fourth. It looks like Turkey. Turkey was the problem. And then 59 fucking up in South Africa and Turkey. Which means Sri Lanka, Thailand, and New Zealand were all incredibly close because you could see the spread. Like, obviously Sri Lanka, if you found something, you found something. Thailand, we had 3 people guess Bangkok and 1 person. 4 people guessed Bangkok, and 1 person not. Who was the 1 person who didn't? Oh, okay. I think it was Martin. No. Benedict? Benedict had the best guess in Thailand. Which we did lose by 49 points, so it kind of makes sense. And then, obviously, Turkey and South Africa seemed to be bad. But everyone, I'm pretty sure, got Auckland. Everyone got Auckland. I'm pretty sure everyone did pretty good in Sri Lanka. We already saw that. And Thailand. It's just South Africa and Turkey. I think that's pretty good. That means we either found a lot of clues or it was just we're all picking up on the same things, which I'm happy about. But now for sure, that's going to do it for us today. And we'll see you on Monday. For sure. I didn't drink, so I know what I'm talking about. But until then, guys, I do hope you enjoyed the rest of your day. And bye-bye.